Woo.
Good morning.
Good morning, and welcome to
The Sesh.
The Sesh. Oh man, I fucked up. Let's restart that. Ready? Woo.
Good morning.
Good morning, and welcome to
The Sesh.
The Sesh. We're still hoping that name is not taken, and if it is, what are we gonna call it? The sack. The dope sack.
I'm just gonna call it the Stoner Cast.
Right? It'd be dope. Or rar. But yeah, today we're gonna talk about a subject that a lot of people get very scared of. Very scared.
This is only
Part one of many parts. And that is
about
serial killers. The introduction though. No,
we're kind of fanatics of horror, so
we definitely like serial killers and horror and all that. I mean, it's not like we're rooting. Go.
Oh yeah.
we definitely don't like what they do. It's just fascinating.
That's what all serial killers say.
What are you trying to say?
But yeah, nothing. So if there's any serial killers watching, this one's for y'all, for sure.
We are actually going to talk just about two because they are mostly from around where we are from. And, yeah, I think,
we should interview a serial killer. If you're a serial killer, if you are a serial killer, hit us up at, right here is our email. We ain't gonna call the cops.
So, you know, Insta.
First thing I want to make clear about this first person we're gonna speak on and talk about. Rest in
peace. I even told him the two people we were gonna talk about.
So the first person we're gonna talk about is the first person we're gonna discuss on here is Charles Manson.
Charles Manson.
The second person we're gonna discuss on here is Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker. Ooh, Venom. The drink of the serial killers. For the serial killers on the go.
Go.
You need to pick me up or axe me up. So let me make this clear about the first serial killer.
Yeah.
I don't even think he's a serial killer.
We don't like to consider him a serial killer.
I understand that he's a manipulator.
Cult leader.
And his name is Charlie Manson, a buddy of mine. His dad used to guard him in the prison back in the day in Corcoran, and he said he used to do some really weird shit, like, you know what I mean, put his finger in his butt. I'm just joking about that part. He used to take his beard, I guess he would take his beard and put his beard over his face and then peek through it and say, I'm gonna kill your whole family. It's amazing.
I don't know, that's kind of creepy.
That's sick.
Let's see. What else?
Alright, so if you guys don't know about Charles Manson, Charles Mills
Manson. Not Marilyn Manson.
Shut up, you slut.
Anyways,
he was a what?
He was an American criminal and cult leader in the mid-67s.
In the badass times in the 60s.
In the mid-70s. In the mid-70s.
Acid
60s.
trips, pot for days that had stems all day.
He actually
all day stem.
started a family called the Manson family.
Helter Skelter.
Yes.
Hell yeah.
And they committed about 9 murders over the course of 67 to 69, I believe. No, a series of 9 murders at 4 locations in July and August of 69. So, he started being a criminal and cult leader in 67, mid-67, and his family and cult members committed 9 murders between July and August of 1969.
Murders too.
Yes.
Very gruesome.
One of the most public ones was the Tate family, right?
Right.
Because she was a pregnant actress, right?
Sharon Tate.
That's right.
And they removed the baby, I believe it was.
Oh yeah, they cut her baby out.
They cut her baby out and stuff. It's fucking sick.
Like, you know, I mean, there's times where it's like, you know, that's fucking sick, you know, because it's, you know, it's
for a horror
in
value
a way.
and a shock
but
value.
then you fucking think about it and it's like, what if that was your kid? You know, you think of it that way now, especially when you have kids.
Definitely take the serial killer test online.
Find out if you're a serial killer.
Right, definitely gotta know these things. Like, honestly, I would interview real serial killers and shit. Like, fuck yeah.
Right?
Oh, yeah.
That would be cool.
But we wouldn't just just interview him. We'd interview him and get high. And we'd sit. We would sit in like in an awkward position with him. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I would be like this close to them while we're talking to the serial killer. So, when you murdered these people, how'd you feel?
So easy.
And that's how close I'll be to the serial killer.
Respect.
Your hands are cold.
Like, you're sick. So they said that Charles Manson passed. They said Charles Manson passed away, but I have a conspiracy theory on it.
What's up?
I think that they released him. He got paroled, and they released him, but they faked his death. You know what I mean? Because there would be an uproar if he was released.
Yeah, I would think a lot of people would be looking for him.
So I wonder if they faked his death, and he's out here. I could have sworn I seen him walk around our town. Usually prisoners that get released from the prison around here, which was the one he was at, end up getting dropped off in this town, in this train station, or at least take a stop here.
Yeah.
So definitely, I thought I seen him.
But the town that they come from doesn't really have a lot.
He looked amazing in person.
We actually lived at one point across the street from the hospital that he died.
That he died in. We're not sure if he really died though.
We're not sure. We weren't there anymore. But it's still.
I keep my options open.
And another theory on that is because most of the time when those prisoners get sick, they get taken to another hospital. And why did he get taken to this specific one? I don't know. It's just weird.
It was weird. I mean, it's just weird to me. I'm just weird.
Don't come for us Illuminati and shit. Like, we're just, talking about that.
Right? Stop hiding in my closet, Charles.
No, we don't want to join the Illuminati, so stop asking.
I said the Illuminati member.
Planes fly over us all the time,
right?
And it's scary.
And then every time I feel like it's gonna go out of nowhere, right at me, like right at me, like on the target.
Like, yeah, the plane's gonna crash into me
right out of all the buildings here in town. Like when the plane comes down, everything's landing on my building for sure, right in my room. Ain't nothing I can do about it. Live life to the fullest. Fuck, dude. Like, serial killers are sick, though, and you need the beauty in the world, and then you also need the scary, and you need the contrast, you know what I'm saying? You need the
beauty, and you need the ugly.
Marilyn Manson is just pure beauty to me, though.
But Marilyn Monroe and then Manson.
Right, for sure. He was such a, for the times, he put the two sides together, for the times. He put the two.
Fucking amazing.
He made people's beliefs even stronger, so he actually did beneficial for both sides.
Yeah.
By questioning. That's what art could do, you know what I mean? And like, you would think it's for the other guy, but it's not. It's for everybody. It's beautiful. So let me hook you guys up with the fact, you know what I mean, to sleep on. They say that there's 50, they say
25 to 50.
So they say there's 25 to 50 active serial. So they say there's 25
hit this.
So they say there's 25 let me say this. So they say there's 25 to 50 active serial killers every year every year in America, for sure. Barely fucking talk. You said
there are 25 to 50 active serial killers each year in the US. So that means that each one would be responsible for
3 murders. Why is it such a struggle on camera to
3
fucking
murders
talk
per year?
It's like throughout the day I could talk fluent, but as soon as the camera's on me, like right. So definitely lock your doors at night, or unless you like that shit.
I think
keep your doors open.
And then
so next on the list, Richard Ramirez, the Night Stalker. Richard Ramirez had a cult following for sure. He had a lot of women that followed him. They sexualized him.
Yeah.
He was more of a sexual icon in the serial killer world. Serial killer.
I think that's where things went wrong about people liking serial killers in the wrong kind of way, because everybody wants to fantasize about it, but it's like when that knife's about to go in you, I don't think you're gonna be like, oh yes, daddy.
Maybe.
No.
It depends on what kind of saddie puts his knife in you. It's how you work the knife.
Hey.
Quad.
Getting hot in her.
It's getting hot in here.
So Richard Ramirez's dad was a Mexican nationalist. La 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 la. Anyway, Richard Ramirez killed a lot of people.
Yeah,
he killed a lot of elderly people.
He was a serial rapist / killer.
He was very vicious, though. Let me tell you guys that.
But he had a very rough
childhood. This was in the 80s.
Yes.
He did have a rough childhood. He even seen murder in his childhood.
Yeah, he's seen his cousin fucking.
Did drugs with his cousin and shit. Like, I mean,
He didn't
to
know how
him
do
that
it.
wasn't crazy. That was his environment. That's, you know what I mean. So to him, he's not crazy. He's just doing what he's doing.
Yeah.
Like, can you
'cause
imagine that?
I
He's
know.
very intelligent though.
If
He
it's
speaks.
normalized to you, then it's.
He's
you know,
desensitized to the murder,
It's crazy.
and like, and obviously, probably with him, drugs had a lot to do with his mental state, with where he was, and like. But yeah, he would sneak into people's houses, torture them, tie them up, and do it in the name of Satan.
Yeah, he would write things on the wall with their blood and shit.
He has some famous shots too in the courtroom, for
Yeah.
sure. Hi, mom. Oh yeah.
With the pentagram right there in the middle of his hand.
Right, and I mean, he speaks intelligently, but very scary intelligently. You know what I mean? It's more like meant to scare you when he speaks.
And it's almost like, you know how you don't want to live in reality, and then someone shows you reality, and you're like, that shows me why the fuck I don't want to live in reality. It's kind of like that, I guess.
He's too realistic.
Yeah, it's like fuck.
10 things you hate.
10 things I hate. I hate running out of weed.
Ooh.
Fuck, dude. I hate fish.
Uh-huh.
Except tuna sandwiches. I hate Brussels sprouts. I hate how many was that?
10 things you love.
I love you, my kids, my family. I love all my fans.
Hold on, let me stop you right there. Y'all see that real quick?
What?
How much easier it is to name off things you love than you hate. Keep it positive 100.
Yeah.
Richard Ramirez was a sexy demon. One sexy devil right there, for sure. Oh, so it's a good serial killer movie, by the way, y'all. A good serial killer movie. Perfect Witness. It's pretty interesting. Dude doing a documentary on a serial killer. Not real.
No.
It's all fictional, but definitely a cool movie.
Another good one is Creep. If you guys haven't checked
Creep
it
is a good one. That's a very good one. Definitely check out Creep, another good serial killer one. It's more on the kooky side for sure, but the whole way, like, it has a lot of shocking moments.
Yeah,
and twist.
It's weird though, because it's
Very
in a way comedic. Like,
Yeah, it has its funny moments too. It's the whole time is interesting for sure. Definitely. And another good serial killer film, Victim, for sure. From me, for sure.
yes,
Check that shit
it
out. Definitely. Check out the OnlyFans version too if you're into that, for sure.
And then if you guys haven't already, check out our Instagrams and
sure.
our TikToks.
Yes, for a lot of positivity, for sure. Definitely push positivity through social media. And also,
Stuck on Stoned.
And also remember to always take care of yourself, to love yourself, for sure.
For sure, self-love is the main thing.
Definitely worth it. You're definitely worth every day. Not every day is sunshine, and not every day is good. You know what I mean? Some days are a struggle, but no, you're worth it those days. Definitely keep pushing. But yeah, definitely keep smiling too. Oh yeah, don't let a hater take it away. You know what I mean? You're worth it. So.
Much love, guys.
Audio preview.
Sure.
Stay
lit. Definitely.
Keep
Blaze
lit.
that for sure. Posse vibes. What kind of serial killer would you be?
What do you mean? What kind would I be?
What kind of killings would you do if you're a serial killer?
I guess I would kill bad people.
Wait, hold on. Let me.
Audio preview.
Sure.
I can't find it in myself to want to kill people for real. What kind of serial killer would you be?
I'll smear the blood of the innocent for sure. Just joking. Love
Check
you
out
all.
the victim.